There is a small town in America where retirees are living on $2,500 a month comfortably. Housing costs are under $200,000, and the locals actually want you there. No, this is not some desperate dying town. It is a place that figured out the retirement formula before everyone else. Everyone thinks the best retirement towns are either overpriced coastal communities where your Social Security covers parking fees, or forgotten rural outposts where the median age is deceased. But here is what nobody tells you. Scattered across America are actual small towns that have cracked the code on retirement living, where costs make sense, healthcare exists, there is actually stuff to do, and you are not the only person under 80. We are counting down 12 best small towns in America to retire in, places where living costs will not destroy your savings. Some have vibrant downtowns that are not just antique shops, and one town has such a perfect combination of affordability, amenities, and climate that retirees are moving there in droves, and it is still not ruined yet. One town has world-class healthcare in a city of 25,000 people because they plan for retirees. Another has such low property taxes you will think there is a mistake on your bill. And yes, one place is legitimately charming, has 4 real seasons, costs less than wherever you are living now, and you will actually want to visit before you move there, which should tell you everything. Think you know the best retirement towns? Cool. Let us see if you are ready for places where retirement actually works, instead of just barely surviving with roommates at 68. Like this video if you have ever realized that retiring well requires going somewhere strategic instead of somewhere famous. Subscribe, because one day you will want to retire, and this channel is basically your small town retirement decoder, with actual data instead of Chamber of Commerce propaganda. Let us break it down. Georgetown, Texas offers Texas Hill Country living, no state income tax, and a downtown so charming you might think it is fake, all at costs that work for retirement income. Welcome to Austin's sophisticated neighbor that few people talk about. Georgetown sits about 30 miles north of Austin, in Williamson County. It has around 75,000 people, small enough for real community, but large enough to support services. The historic downtown square is genuinely beautiful. The town has a large retirement community infrastructure and costs that are reasonable compared to Austin proper. Median home price is around $380,000, which is high for this list but much lower than Austin's $550,000. Active adult communities offer homes from $250,000 to $450,000 depending on size and amenities. Property taxes are around 2% of assessed value, typical for Texas, and there is no state income tax to offset it. Cost of living is roughly 3% above the national average. Healthcare is excellent, with multiple local facilities and Austin's world-class medical centers about 30 minutes away. Georgetown works because of its location. You are close enough to Austin for culture, entertainment, and healthcare, but far enough to avoid Austin's high costs and heavy traffic. The town has its own identity, with a historic downtown, local restaurants, and community events. Sun City, Texas, a large active adult community, provides retirement infrastructure and services. The downside is Texas summer heat, which can be oppressive, with temperatures of 100 degrees Fahrenheit or higher for weeks at a time. Property taxes are high despite no state income tax. The town is growing fast, which means traffic increases and the small town feel is fading. One recent arrival from California described Georgetown as perfect for people who want Texas living with Austin access at costs they can afford. They said the downtown is genuinely charming and the retirement community infrastructure is strong. But summer is brutal, and you will pay for air conditioning about the same amount you save on state income tax. Georgetown offers hill country retirement with urban access, at costs that work if you can handle Texas heat. Let's talk about the no state income tax benefit for retirees. Texas, Florida, Nevada, and several other states do not tax retirement income. For someone pulling $60,000 annually from retirement accounts and Social Security, that can be $3,000 to $4,000 saved each year, compared to states with 5% to 7% income tax. Over 20 years of retirement, that adds up to $60,000 to $80,000, real money that compounds. Picture yourself in Georgetown. You bought a home in an active adult community for $295,000. You walk to the historic square for coffee, browse local shops, and attend community events. You are 30 minutes from Austin for culture and world-class healthcare. Your retirement income covers everything comfortably. Then June arrives with 105 degrees Fahrenheit for 3 consecutive weeks, and your electric bill hits $350 because air conditioning runs constantly. Would you retire in a charming Texas town if it meant no state income tax but brutal summer heat? Brevard, North Carolina will give you Blue Ridge Mountain living, a thriving arts community, and waterfalls everywhere for costs that make mountain retirement accessible. Welcome to North Carolina's mountain town that actually works. Brevard sits in Transylvania County at the entrance to Prescott National Forest. With about 8,000 people, it is known for white squirrels, over 250 waterfalls in the area, and a summer music festival that brings legitimate culture to a tiny mountain town. Here is what Brevard costs. The median home price is around $420,000, which reflects recent growth, but is still reasonable for mountain living. You can find homes under $350,000 if you are flexible on location. Property taxes are around 0.8% of assessed value, genuinely low for what you are getting. Cost of living is about 5% above the national average. Healthcare is available locally, with Asheville's excellent facilities 30 minutes away. North Carolina does not tax Social Security, but it does tax other retirement income at 4.75%. Brevard works because it is a real town with real culture and amenities, not just a mountain outpost. There are downtown restaurants, galleries, live music, and outdoor recreation that is world-class. Prescott National Forest is your backyard, with hiking, waterfalls, and natural beauty. You are close enough to Asheville for urban amenities, but far enough to avoid Asheville's housing costs that have risen dramatically. The downside is that it is getting discovered. Retirees and remote workers are moving to Brevard in large numbers, driving up costs. What was affordable 5 years ago is now just reasonable. Mountain living means winding roads and winter weather that can be challenging. One retiree wrote that Brevard is absolutely beautiful, offering mountain retirement with actual culture and amenities. The waterfall hiking is incredible, but it is becoming expensive as more people discover it, and winter driving on mountain roads took adjustment. In short, Brevard offers Blue Ridge retirement with culture at costs that are rising but still workable. Picture yourself in Brevard. You bought a home for $360,000 with mountain views. You hike to different waterfalls weekly. You attend summer music festivals. Downtown has restaurants and galleries you actually enjoy. You are living the mountain retirement dream. Then you look at home prices and realize they have increased 40% in 5 years, and you are glad you bought when you did. Number 10. Beaufort, South Carolina. Beaufort delivers low-country coastal living, historic charm that rivals Charleston, and costs that are a fraction of what you would pay in Charleston or Savannah. Welcome to South Carolina's hidden coastal gem. Beaufort sits on Port Royal Island, about 70 miles south of Charleston, with around 13,500 people. It has antebellum architecture, Spanish moss, waterfront living, and southern charm without the tourist crowds or Charleston prices. Here is what Beaufort costs. Median home price is around $340,000, with waterfront properties available in the $400,000 to $600,000 range. Property taxes are around 0.5% of assessed value, incredibly low. Cost of living is about 2% below the national average. Healthcare is available locally, with larger facilities in Charleston and Savannah within reasonable distance. South Carolina does not tax Social Security and offers retirement income deductions. Beaufort works because it offers the low-country lifestyle without the low-country prices. You get historic downtown, waterfront access, mild winters, and southern culture at costs that actually work for retirees. The town is charming without being touristy. The pace is slow without being dead. The downside is South Carolina summer heat and humidity, which is aggressive. Hurricane risk is real, and insurance reflects that. The town is small, so if you need constant variety and stimulation, you will feel the limitations. Someone who moved from Ohio wrote that Beaufort is everything they wanted in coastal retirement. Charming, affordable, beautiful. But summer is genuinely oppressive with heat and humidity, and hurricane season creates anxiety they did not have in the Midwest. In short, Beaufort offers low country living at accessible prices for people who can handle the southern climate. Can we talk about property tax rates and why they matter so much for retirees? Beaufort's 0.5% property tax on a $340,000 home is $1,700 annually. Compare that to a similar home in New Jersey with a 2.5% property tax, which would be $8,500 annually. That is a $6,800 annual difference, or $567 monthly, which is significant on fixed income. Over 20 years, that is $136,000 in savings. Property taxes matter enormously for retirees. Picture yourself in Beaufort. You bought a historic home for $325,000. You walk downtown along the waterfront. Spanish moss hangs everywhere. You have southern charm, coastal access, and incredibly low property taxes. Life is peaceful and affordable. Then August arrives with 95 degrees Fahrenheit and 90% humidity, and you are inside with air conditioning running constantly until October. Number 9. Grand Junction, Colorado. Grand Junction will give you affordable Colorado living, outdoor recreation that rivals anywhere, and 300 days of sunshine without ski resort prices. Welcome to Colorado's affordable retirement secret. Grand Junction sits on Colorado's western slope near the Utah border, with about 65,000 people. It is surrounded by stunning red rock formations, wine country, and outdoor recreation, and it costs dramatically less than Front Range Colorado cities like Boulder and Fort Collins. Here is what Grand Junction costs. Median home price around $380,000, significantly less than the Denver Metro at $560,000. Property taxes are around 0.5% to 0.6% of assessed value, low for Colorado. Cost of living is roughly equal to the national average. Healthcare is available locally at St. Mary's Medical Center and the Grand Junction. 5A Colorado taxes some retirement income, but offers exemptions for seniors over 65. Grand Junction works because it is geographically isolated from expensive parts of Colorado, which helps keep prices reasonable. You get Colorado outdoor recreation, stunning scenery, low humidity, and tons of sunshine. You are near world-class mountain biking and hiking, and skiing is 2 hours away. The wine country adds unexpected culture. The downside is isolation. You are 4 hours from Denver, which means limited access to major city amenities. Summer heat reaches 100 degrees Fahrenheit or higher regularly. The town is growing, but it remains relatively small, so some services are more limited than in larger cities. People who retired there say Grand Junction is perfect for outdoorsy retirees who want affordable Colorado living. The recreation is world-class, and the scenery is stunning. But it is isolated from major cities, and summers get legitimately hot despite the elevation. In short, Grand Junction offers affordable Colorado retirement for active people who embrace isolation. Picture yourself in Grand Junction. You bought a home for $350,000 with views of red rock formations. You mountain bike, hike, and visit local wineries. You have 300 days of sunshine and outdoor recreation on your doorstep. You are living the Colorado dream, affordably. Then you need specialized medical care and face a 4-hour drive to Denver, and you have built that reality into your planning. Oxford, Mississippi will give you southern charm and unexpected culture thanks to Ole Miss, and costs that make southern living accessible. Welcome to the South's literary and cultural small town. Oxford sits in Lafayette County with about 25,000 people, including Ole Miss students. It is famous as William Faulkner's hometown. The town has a vibrant literary scene, excellent restaurants, and culture that punches way above its size because of the university. Here is what Oxford costs. Median home price is around $310,000, reasonable for what you are getting. Property taxes are around 0.8% of assessed value. Cost of living is about 8% below the national average. Healthcare is available locally, with larger facilities in Memphis 75 miles away. Mississippi does not tax Social Security and offers other retirement income exemptions. Oxford works because the university creates infrastructure and culture that small towns usually lack. You have excellent restaurants, live music, bookstores, lectures, and cultural events year-round. The downtown square is genuinely charming and functional. The pace is southern slow without being stagnant. The downside is you are living in a college town, which means football season transforms everything and traffic becomes nightmarish. Mississippi's summer heat and humidity are oppressive. The state overall struggles economically, though Oxford is an exception. Someone who retired there from Chicago wrote that Oxford is shockingly sophisticated for Mississippi. The food and culture rival much larger cities thanks to Ole Miss, but football season is overwhelming, and summer heat makes you understand why Southerners move slowly. Translation: Oxford offers unexpected culture and sophistication at Mississippi prices for people who can handle college town dynamics. Picture yourself in Oxford. You bought a historic home for $295,000. You walk to the square for dinner at excellent restaurants. You attend author readings and concerts. You have culture and charm at affordable prices. Then football season arrives, and 80,000 fans descend for game day, and suddenly, you cannot leave your neighborhood because of traffic. Number 7. Durango, Colorado. Durango will give you mountain town living with actual amenities, 4 real seasons, and outdoor recreation that never ends. Welcome to Colorado's southwestern mountain paradise. Durango sits in the San Juan Mountains in southwestern Colorado with about 19,000 people. It has a historic downtown, the Durango and Silverton Narrow Gauge Railroad, world-class outdoor recreation, and genuine small-town mountain charm. Here is what Durango costs. The median home price is around $620,000, which is expensive but reflects quality of life and amenities. You can find condos and smaller homes in the $400,000 to $500,000 range. Property taxes are around 0.55% of assessed value. The cost of living is about 18% above the national average. Healthcare is excellent for a town this size, anchored by Mercy Regional Medical Center. Colorado offers pension and Social Security exemptions for seniors over 65. Durango works because it is a complete package. You have downtown restaurants, breweries, culture, and charm. The outdoor recreation is world-class, with skiing at Purgatory, mountain biking, hiking, and rafting. There are 4 real seasons, with winter snow and summer warmth. The town has infrastructure because it is a tourist destination, and that benefits residents. The downside is cost, which is significantly higher than most towns on this list. Winter is real and long, with heavy snow. Tourism can be overwhelming in summer. You are also relatively isolated. Albuquerque is 3 hours away, and Denver is 6 hours away. One retiree put it plainly: Durango is worth every penny if you can afford it. The quality of life is exceptional, and the outdoor recreation is endless, but it is expensive. Winter is serious, and tourist season brings crowds that change the town's character. In short, Durango offers premium mountain retirement for people who can afford higher costs. Can we address the trade-off between cost and quality of life? Durango costs more than Georgetown or Oxford, but you are getting mountain town living with 4 seasons and world-class recreation. For active retirees who prioritize the outdoors, the higher cost might be justified. For budget-focused retirees, cheaper towns make more sense. It is about matching priorities to budgets. Picture yourself in Durango. You bought a condo for $475,000. You ski in winter, hike and bike in summer, and enjoy fall colors. Downtown has excellent restaurants and breweries. You are living the mountain life fully. Then you look at your budget and realize you are spending $4,500 a month all in, and you are glad your retirement savings support it. Traverse City will give you Great Lakes living, wine country, 4 beautiful seasons, and costs that make waterfront retirement accessible. Welcome to Michigan's northern paradise. Traverse City sits on Grand Traverse Bay on Lake Michigan, with about 15,000 people and about 150,000 in the larger region. It is known for cherry orchards, wine country, stunning beaches, and for being one of the Midwest's premier vacation destinations that is still affordable for retirement. Here is what Traverse City costs. The median home price is around $380,000, with waterfront properties in the $500,000 to $800,000 range. Property taxes are around 1.5% of assessed value, with homestead exemptions available. The cost of living is about 8% above the national average. Healthcare is excellent, anchored by Munson Medical Center, one of the best regional hospitals in the Midwest. Michigan does not tax Social Security, and the state offers retirement income exemptions for seniors. Traverse City works because it offers resort town amenities without resort town prices. You get Lake Michigan beaches, wine country, excellent restaurants, cultural events, and natural beauty at costs that are reasonable. The town has year-round activity, unlike pure vacation destinations. It has 4 seasons with beautiful fall colors and winter sports. The downside is winter, which is long, snowy, and gray. Lake effect snow can reach 100 or more inches annually. The town is growing rapidly, and costs are rising. Tourist season in summer brings crowds that transform the town. Someone who retired there wrote that Traverse City offers Great Lakes paradise with actual seasons and culture. The summer is absolutely perfect, but winter is genuinely challenging, with constant gray skies and heavy snow that can test you psychologically. In short, Traverse City offers a 4-season Great Lakes retirement for people who genuinely embrace winter. Picture yourself in Traverse City. You bought a home near the bay for $415,000. You enjoy beaches in summer, fall colors, wine tours, and excellent local food. You are living the Great Lakes dream. Then November arrives, and it does not stop being gray and snowy until April. You either love winter or you're booking flights to Florida. Number 5. Asheville, North Carolina. Asheville offers mountain living, an incredible food scene, arts and culture, and a progressive community in the South. Welcome to the Blue Ridge's cultural capital. Asheville sits in the Blue Ridge Mountains, with about 95,000 people in the city and 460,000 in the metro area. It is known for craft breweries, farm-to-table restaurants, an active arts scene, and for being a progressive oasis in North Carolina. Here is what Asheville costs. The median home price is around $475,000, which has increased dramatically in recent years. Property taxes are around 0.8% of assessed value. The cost of living is about 10% above the national average. Healthcare is exceptional with the Mission Health System. North Carolina does not tax Social Security. Asheville works because it offers mountain living together with urban amenities and culture. You have world-class restaurants, over 100 breweries, live music, arts, and outdoor recreation, all in one place. The climate is mild, with 4 real seasons. The community is progressive and welcoming. The downside is it has become expensive as people discovered it. What was affordable 10 years ago is now just reasonable. Traffic has increased significantly. Tourist season can be overwhelming. Mountain roads require adjustment for some people. One retiree wrote that Asheville is everything they wanted: culture, food, mountains, and community. But it has become a victim of its own success, with rising costs and increased crowds making it less special than it used to be. In short, Asheville offers mountain culture at costs that are rising, but still workable for many retirees. Picture yourself in Asheville. You bought a home for $450,000. You explore different restaurants weekly, attend concerts and festivals, hike in the mountains, and enjoy craft breweries. You are living in a vibrant, cultured mountain city. Then you look at home prices and see they have increased 50% in 5 years, and you are grateful you bought when you did. Number 4. Bozeman, Montana. Bozeman will give you Rocky Mountain living, college town culture, outdoor recreation that is world-class, and big sky country beauty. Welcome to Montana's fastest-growing retirement destination. Bozeman sits in southwestern Montana with about 53,000 people. Montana State University provides culture and energy. The town is surrounded by mountains, rivers, and outdoor recreation that rivals anywhere. Here is what Bozeman costs. The median home price is around $720,000, which is expensive, but reflects extreme desirability. Property taxes are around 0.8% of assessed value. The cost of living is about 15% above the national average. Healthcare is excellent with Bozeman Health Deaconess Hospital. Montana does not tax Social Security, and the state offers pension exemptions. Bozeman works because it is a complete package, if you can afford it. You have culture and energy from Montana State University, world-class outdoor recreation, stunning scenery, 4 real seasons, and genuine Montana character. The downtown is vibrant with restaurants and shops. The community is active and outdoorsy. The downside is cost, which has exploded as wealthy retirees and remote workers discovered it. Winter is long and cold with temperatures well below zero. The town has grown so fast that infrastructure struggles to keep up, and traffic is increasing rapidly. One retiree wrote that Bozeman is worth it if you can afford entry. The outdoor recreation and scenery are unmatched, but it has become extremely expensive, and the rapid growth has changed the character of what was once a quieter mountain town. Bozeman offers premium mountain retirement at premium prices for people who prioritize an outdoor lifestyle. Why do some retirement towns get expensive? Bozeman, Asheville, and Durango were all discovered by wealthy retirees and remote workers. High demand drove prices up dramatically. These towns offer exceptional quality of life, which attracts people with money, and that makes them less affordable for average retirees. It is the retirement town paradox. The best places get expensive because everyone wants to be there. Picture yourself in Bozeman. You bought a home for $680,000, stretching your budget. You ski, hike, fish, and mountain bike. The scenery is breathtaking. You are living the Montana dream. Then January arrives with minus 15 degrees Fahrenheit temperatures, and you are questioning your choices while also loving the winter sports access. Number 3. Bend, Oregon. Bend offers Central Oregon high desert living, non-stop outdoor recreation, craft beer culture, and stunning scenery. Welcome to Oregon's outdoor recreation capital. Bend sits on the Deschutes River in Central Oregon, with a population of about 100,000 people. It is known for skiing, mountain biking, hiking, breweries, and for being one of the most desirable small cities in America. Here is what Bend costs. The median home price is around $650,000. Expensive, but reflecting extreme desirability. Property taxes are around 1% of assessed value. The cost of living is about 20% above the national average. Healthcare is excellent, with St. Charles Health System. Oregon does not tax Social Security, but it does tax other retirement income. Bend works because it is an outdoor paradise with urban amenities. You have skiing at Mount Bachelor, world-class mountain biking, hiking, paddleboarding, and endless outdoor options. More than 30 breweries provide a vibrant cultural scene. The climate is sunny, with 300 days of sunshine. Despite being in Oregon, there are 4 real seasons, with dry snow in winter. The downside is cost, which has become prohibitive for many. Traffic has increased dramatically. The town has grown fast and feels less charming. Winter can be cold despite the sunshine, and you are about 3 hours from Portland, creating a sense of isolation. One retiree summed it up this way: Bend is outdoor heaven and offers unmatched recreation and climate, but it has become extremely expensive and crowded, and the small-town charm that attracted people is fading under growth pressure. Picture yourself in Bend. You bought a home for $625,000. You ski in winter, bike and hike in summer, and enjoy the brewery scene. The outdoor access is incredible. You are living actively and healthily. Then you calculate your monthly costs at $5,000 all in, and you hope your retirement savings last. Number 2. Prescott, Arizona. Prescott gives you Arizona living without the Phoenix heat, 4 real seasons, a historic downtown, and costs that work for most retirees. Welcome to Arizona High Country Retirement Paradise. Prescott sits at 5,400 feet elevation in central Arizona, with about 45,000 people. It has historic Whiskey Row downtown, a mild 4-season climate, pine forests, and an established retirement community. Here is what Prescott costs. The median home price is around $550,000, which is high but reflects desirability and quality. Active adult communities offer homes from $350,000 to $600,000. Property taxes are around 0.6% of assessed value. Cost of living is about 12% above the national average. Healthcare is excellent, with multiple facilities, including Yavapai Regional Medical Center. Arizona does not tax Social Security benefits. Prescott works because it offers Arizona living without brutal heat. Summers are mild compared to Phoenix, and you get 4 real seasons with occasional winter snow. You are about 2 hours from Phoenix for major healthcare or airport access. The downtown is genuinely charming, and the retirement infrastructure is extensive, with active communities and services. But there are trade-offs. It has become expensive as Phoenix retirees discovered it. Summer monsoons can be dramatic. Winter can surprise people expecting constant warmth. The town is growing rapidly, and traffic reflects that. Many residents say Prescott is ideal for Arizona retirement, with real seasons and escape from heat. They praise the charming downtown and welcoming community, But note that rising costs and rapid growth are changing the small town character. In short, Prescott offers 4-season Arizona retirement at costs that are rising, but still workable. Picture yourself in Prescott. You bought a home in an active community for $420,000. You enjoy mild summers, see occasional snow in winter, walk Whiskey Row, and hike in pine forests. You are living the Arizona retirement dream without extreme heat. Your costs are manageable, and your quality of life is high. Number 1. Greenville, South Carolina. Greenville takes the top spot because it offers the best overall combination of affordability, amenities, healthcare, culture, and quality of life for retirement. Welcome to the South's most livable small city. Greenville sits in the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains, with about 70,000 people in the city and 500,000 in the metro area. It has a revitalized downtown that is nationally recognized, excellent healthcare, a vibrant arts scene, and costs that work for retirement. Here is what Greenville costs. Median home price is around $340,000, reasonable for what you are getting. Property taxes are around 0.5% of assessed value, very low. Cost of living is roughly equal to the national average. Healthcare is exceptional with Prisma Health Greenville Memorial Hospital, one of the Southeast's best. South Carolina does not tax Social Security and offers retirement income deductions. Greenville works because it is a complete package. The downtown revitalization created a walkable, vibrant center with restaurants, shops, parks, and culture. Falls Park on the Reedy is stunning and free. The Peace Center brings Broadway shows and concerts. You have urban amenities in a manageable city. You are 45 minutes from the Blue Ridge Mountains for outdoor recreation. The climate is mild with 4 seasons and moderate winters. The downside is South Carolina summer heat and humidity, which can be aggressive. The city is growing rapidly as people discover it. Traffic is increasing, and it is still the South, which culturally might not fit everyone. One retiree put it simply, Greenville is honestly the best-kept retirement secret in America. It offers everything at costs that actually work. The downtown is world-class, healthcare is excellent, but it is getting discovered and will not stay affordable forever. In short, Greenville offers the best overall retirement value in America for people who can handle the southern climate. Why does Greenville top this list? Because it balances everything. It is not the cheapest, that is places like Oxford. It is not the most scenic, that is Durango or Bend, but it offers the best combination of affordability, healthcare, culture, amenities, and livability. For most retirees with average budgets and diverse interests, Greenville works better than anywhere else. Picture yourself in Greenville. You bought a home for $325,000. You walk downtown to restaurants and events. You attend shows at the Peace Center. You have excellent healthcare locally. You are 45 minutes from the mountains. Your property taxes are incredibly low. Your retirement income covers everything comfortably, with money left over for travel and enjoyment. You are living well in a city that actually works. Be honest. Would you retire to a southern city if it meant the best overall value, but required accepting summer heat and rapid growth? Yes, value wins. Or no, I need a specific climate or geography. Drop your retirement priorities below. We just counted down the 12 best small towns in America to retire in. Like this video, if you just learned that retiring well requires strategic location choices, not just going where everyone else goes. Subscribe because retirement planning requires real information about real places with real costs. These towns are real, the data is current, and the trade-offs are honest. Your retirement will be determined by where you choose to live, and knowing which small towns actually work might be the most important decision you make.